I became a lawyer owing to my interest in politics and the law. When I was at high school, I developed an interest in reading history, politics, and I came across articles on the anti-apartheid lawyer and activist George Bezos. That's when I developed an interest for law, and I thought, well, I should join the profession and contribute positively to those around me from that stage. The area of law that I practice is mostly commercial law, a little bit of debt collections on daily basis. Yes, and I'm also interested in criminal law, employment law, and tax law. But I love being a lawyer. Most of the time, it's a positive result when you get the client the results that they wanted, and also when you reach the completion of the matter and you get maybe an email or a text message from a client saying thank you very much. So delivering positive results, I would say. I enjoy working at Fairbridges because of the people around me. Very good teammates. We have people who've been in the profession for a number of years who sometimes you'd sit for hours trying to do research, and then you go to them and then they'll give you an answer within fingertips. So that makes it very much easier or much better to navigate and go through your practice and to grow as a young professional. So I would say the support system from the teammates and most importantly from the seniors. Well, my understanding is that most people, say, if you ask a man in the street about the law, they'll tell you a setting of a criminal case where you have the judge, the defense attorney, and the prosecutor. And that's the area of the law that affects people's life on a daily basis. And that's what most people know about the law, as opposed to what happens at motion court and civil cases and others. So outside the law, I also have an interest in business. Now, my understanding of business and the law helps me in that most of the time the clients that we service are business people. It's business contracts gone wrong, it's business dealings where the people have reached a point of disagreement. Now, the understanding is that if you understand your client's business fully and you also understand their clients as well, or their partners, when there's a place of conflict, you fully understand what they both want to achieve and what would be best for your client's business, and also the the opposing side of things. Because with contracts, you normally have two business people, the other one being a supplier, other one being the consumer. Now, if you have a contract between those two, and now that is the contract is the cause of the dispute, at the same time you want your client, be it your client is a supplier or the consumer, you want to preserve that business relationship. In other words, you have the client who wants to sue the debtor for everything that they have. On the other side, that is not going to help a client, because it might be that you sue this person and you'll only get 50 cents for each and every range. Whereas if you allow the person enter into payment arrangement, let them pay over time, you preserve the business relationship, and also you get fully the amount that you owed. So that's my understanding of business. In other words, you don't have to destroy a business person completely if they owe you money, but rather try to meet mutual ground where you'll get what you want, and also their business will still proceed. Being on the pursuit for justice, or trying to see that justice is done to people. Hence I said, well, most of the time I would prefer to practice criminal law, because that's where you see that's the justice that people know, that, well, majority of the people in the country know. So as an attorney, be it you defending the accused or you are for the complainant, because sometimes it's not that you're always the defense attorneys. Sometimes you assist the complainant who would best know their remedies and the avenues and how to proceed with the matter with your assistance, even if you're not prosecuting the matter. So those would be your criminal matters, domestic violence matters, and maintenance matters. You do get to see the sense of justice, and justice in the sense that people in the street know it. And you do get to see that, well, I have now made a positive contribution to somebody's life.